Days Theme Park Adventures, and today we are at Europa Park because we are here to see Euro-Mir. And yeah, this ride opened in 1997. It runs 9 trains, which is a lot considering it can fit 16 people per train, which is actually the amount that Smiler has, and that runs 5. And like this queue moves ridiculously quickly, and it's literally only a 35-minute wait, and the queue is out the door. So this is just a machine at eating people, because it just keeps them going through the queue. It's a queue eater. And yeah, like for a roller coaster to run 9 trains in 1997 is. But yeah, another thing about this ride is that it also has probably one of the coolest bits of theming on any ride in the world. The reason why is because it has a bit of the Russian training space station, a real replica of that Russian training space station, and like it's just an exhibit right next to Euro-Mir's queue. And if you don't want to go on the ride, if you like to see theming, you can actually go inside this replica, and it's really cool. Like the shots you're seeing on screen now, like yeah, it looks amazing there. It also has some history boards there. But then we get to probably the best bit of Euro-Mir, the soundtrack. Now, yeah, before I mention the soundtrack, there is one more thing I need to mention. And it's kind of a little story of Euro-Mir, by how when you're going up the spiral lift hill, like Can Coaster has, instead of having a huge Eiffel Tower, you have a rocket, and that rocket is supposed to represent that you are launching up into space. Not to mention you have the amazing soundtrack, which is in the background right now while you're going up that. So that's like probably the best moment of the ride. And yeah, then you have a couple of wild mouse sections on top of these really nice looking glass buildings. And then it's supposed to signify that we're plunging back down to Earth, going through the atmosphere. And it really does represent that, because it is actually quite a fast and fun ride. And like the way it's also a Mack spinning coaster, it's very good as well. It is a controlled spin, so it isn't free spin such as Storm Chaser at Paulson's Park, but it still gets the job done. And like Euro-Mir has been around for a long time, but I'm still very proud that it's still up and running and people still love it. But yeah, like the soundtrack for this ride, this is probably the main bit, the best bit of the ride. For some reason, what is a ride themed on space has a soundtrack that's basically a disco. And I don't know why, but like, seriously, if I do make a Euro-Mir 2.0, Europa Park, please don't get rid of the soundtrack, because like, that'll just be heartbreaking, because like, we all know as theme park enthusiasts that we love the soundtrack. Every theme park enthusiast out there must love the soundtrack, and we know we have to keep it, so Europa Park keep it. But yeah, it's just a very fun disco, and like it's just a very good coaster, and I'm actually surprised it's been up and running for this long. But yeah, it fits very nice into the Russian area. There isn't a roller coaster in the Russian area before, so yeah, this fits perfectly here. It's Euro-Mir. Thank you for watching Days Theme Park Adventures, and we'll see you in the next video.